everybody, hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about the CZ P07. Now in my opinion, just in the hand, just holding the gun in your hand, this is one of the best feeling guns on the market. I don't know what it is about it, the ergonomics on this gun, it just locks into your hand. And I want to say that if you look at these sights, how low they are, this is the first pistol that I got that had sights that low to the bore, and this is what started me loving how low sights worked on a pistol. Now you can see here, these are the Spartans that I run on my Gen 5 19, and this is exactly why I chose those, because of how low these set. I searched and searched and searched until I found some sights that set really low to the pistol, and that's why I bought those sights. Now the night vision set pretty low too, but I don't have those with me today. I didn't bring the CZ, but or the CZ P10C. I bought the P07. But there's a couple more things about this firearm that I really like. If you can see right here, it has like serrations built in for your thumb. Now people will pay a lot of money to have their guns stippled and have these put in. The CZ P07 comes with those. Another thing about this gun is the slide rails are reversed. So instead of the slide overlapping the frame, it actually goes under it. And that's supposed to aid in accuracy because it helps with recoil, because how low they can make the sliding bore to your hand, how high grip you can get and how low that sits because of the way that rides on the frame rails. Now they did put front cocking serrations on this pistol, as you can see here. Sorry about the light, the sun was out a minute ago and now it's about gone. But they did put front cocking serrations. I will say the front cocking serrations on this work, but the way the frame is on this, it's hard to get a good purchase. Your hand wants to ride on the frame rail and kind of push you off of the front cocking serrations. Okay, this is a double action, single action, so that means when you pull the trigger the first time, you have about a 12-pound trigger pull. When the shell ejects and this slide cycles, it does go into single action mode, and then you have about a 4-pound trigger pull or under. This thing has a phenomenal single action trigger pull. Now I do want to say that comes with separate levers. Now the ones that come on it is a decocker. It comes with another set that is actually a safety. So if you prefer that, you can take these off and put the safety on it. I don't prefer safeties, so I just left the decocking levers on it. I do want to say, look how big this slide stop lever is. That thing is enormous, but I've never had a problem. Now I will say I've been riding the slide stop here lately because how high grip I get, but it doesn't look like that's going to impede the slide stop from the way I grip the gun. If you can see here, it almost looks like it's above my thumb, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. The one thing I do like about this trigger is a little curved, but it is flat. They essentially put a flat face trigger in this from the factory. It's got a real nice beaver tail back here in the back that really locks into your hand. It really helps mitigate that recoil. Now, when I first bought this gun, the reason I bought it was I was in Myrtle Beach and I went to Gander Mountain before they shut down. And I picked this up, you know, and I dry fired it a few times. I was like, wow, that's a pretty amazing trigger. And I immediately come back home and picked one up. So, but the downside of it is, I never carry double action, single action pistols very much. So I dare say that this gun probably hasn't had a 50 or 100 rounds through it just because I don't shoot double action, single action very often. So this may be the gun that winds up getting traded for a Smith & Wesson MP full size here pretty soon. So I wanted to go ahead and do the review on this, is actually why we're putting this review up right now. So I've got 10 rounds, or actually 13. It's a 15 round magazine, but I think I put 13 rounds through it. We're gonna put some rounds through this, and you know, I can tell you what I think about it. It's been a while since I shot it. I can tell you a little more about it then. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the hammer, and we'll do a double action fire first, just like you was gonna carry it. this thing actually shoots really good. If it wasn't double action, single action, there's probably no way I would get rid of this gun. The trigger pull does seem a little long. I want to show you this. So you see how much take up's in that? That's pretty long. And then you have your fire. And you actually hit your wall. And that is light. Seriously, that's light. And then your reset is right there. It's a pretty long reset overall too. You know, I'm used to like some custom triggers and Glocks and stuff like that. And even the reset on this polydat trigger is way shorter than this trigger here. And they didn't tune the polydat, but it's way shorter. I do have a Glock 45 here. We'll see the reset on it right there. Now look how long the reset is on this. Look how much daylight's in that. So it does have a very long reset, but I think that's almost made up in how good a trigger it's got in it as far as trigger pull wise, especially on that single action mode. Let's put a few more rounds through it, and then we'll do an accuracy test and we'll wrap up this video. Okay, now I'm gonna put these through it kind of rapid so you can see the recoil, how bad the recoil is with this. It's not too bad because of this beaver tail, but we'll see how quick we can put 8 rounds through it. I guess I put 10 rounds in it. But the recoil really isn't too bad on this gun. That beaver tail really helps mitigate recoil and helps hold that down. And also the way the slide rails are made, that also helps hold this hold the recoil down by getting that bore closer to your hand, getting the slide, getting a higher grip on it, and all that. So now what I'm gonna do is, like normal, I'm gonna set you up down there, put up a new target. We'll see what kind of accuracy we're getting out of it. Okay, so we're down here. I put up a new target, got the pistol. We're gonna step back about 12 yards, put 8 rounds in it, see what kind of accuracy we can get. Are you serious? I mean, this was probably the best group I've shot almost ever. Look at this. Other than maybe with the Fowler Industries trigger, that's pretty incredible. And then this happened on the last shot. I think I rushed that last shot a little bit though, because I knew I was getting towards the end of the magazine, and I just wanted to, I knew I was shooting a good group, but no excuses. There's always gonna be a flyer. Let's get back up here, finish the review. Okay, after shooting this, it almost makes me want to keep it now. This thing has always been accurate. Like I said, I haven't put that many rounds through it. I don't carry it because it's a double single action, and that's why it don't get much love. But as you can see, it is crazy accurate. I did have a flyer. I'll always have a flyer, and that sucks. I just need to slow down that last shot or so. But that was all me. That was not the gun. You could see that the gun was doing its job. But I'll take that group. You know, even with that one little flyer, that flyer probably wasn't a 1/4 inch off from the big ragged hole we left in the middle. But CZ P07, if you like double action, single actions, I highly, highly recommend this gun. You can see how accurate it is. It is amazingly accurate. And it's a little weighty though. You can tell that it feels like it's just a little bit top heavy, maybe with that slide. The slide's pretty beefy, and you can feel it a little bit. But it's not bad. I could carry this gun, no problem at all. Next to the Glock 45, it feels, you can tell it's got more weight to it, but it's not enough that I wouldn't carry the gun. It would not stop me from carrying it. So if you like double action, single actions, check out the CZ P07. I think you'll like it. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Keep shooting. We'll see you next time.